Leon here with the Songwriters Mentor, and I've got something special I want to share with you here on the YouTube channel. Back in the early 2000s, my wife Sheryl and I hosted a television show called Session 31. We interviewed singers and songwriters. Some of them were local from the Central Florida area where we were at the time, and others were more widely known. Perhaps the most famous person we interviewed was Denny Doherty, and many of you remember him as a member of the Mamas and the Papas. And he was our guest along with duo Robin and Eddy during the second season in 2002. And Robin, Eddy, and Denny were friends, and they performed for us, and then we sat down to do the interview. So today I want to share with you the first song that they performed on the show, and then after that we'll go back the next day and we'll share some excerpts from the interview that we did with them. And then after that we'll go back, we'll share another song the next day, and then we'll finish off the week by showing you another excerpt from the interview. So we had a great time recording that particular show, and this was, of course, 18 years ago, so you'll get to see what I looked like 18 years ago. I guess my hair was a little darker and a little thicker, and my facial hair was much darker as well, and not as abundant, shall we say. Anyway, let's get in the time machine, and we're going to go all the way back to the year 2002, and introducing to you Robin and Eddy, a wonderfully talented duo, and they're still active in the Central Florida area and wherever they end up going. Great songwriters, great performers, and their good friend, Denny Doherty.
Hello, welcome to Session 31. I'm Leon Olguin, your host. My wife Sheryl is behind the camera tonight doing production duty. We just don't have enough room for everybody here tonight because of all the great guests that we have. Tonight we're privileged to have with us Robin and Eddy, and our special guest, Denny Doherty of the Mamas and Papas. And so I'm not going to talk anymore about it at this time. Without further ado, they're going to sing for us.
Sing.
They're going to sing.
20 years a cowboy.
20 years a cowboy.
Yeah.
Do I know it? Yeah, I think I know it.
Hey! 20 years a cowboy. You never rode a horse. 20 years a sailor. You never set a course. But you are what you say, and you can do what you may. But you don't do too very much for me. 20 years a flyer. You never been up once. 20 years a captain. You never walked out front. But you are what you say, and you can do what you may. But you don't do too very much for me. Here we go. 20 years a lover. You never had love. 20 years a catcher. You never wore a glove. But you laugh and you say you can change every day. But you don't change too very much to me. 20 years a junkie. You never have been high. 20 years a roamer, and you never said
Oh, yeah.
Good song. Integer.
Thank you.
Well, wasn't that an amazing performance? Boy, they sound great with that three-part harmony. I do want to apologize for the sound quality. Unfortunately, the VHS tape, some of you may know what VHS tapes were, that's been sitting for 18 years. We had many of the programs recorded, and fortunately, that was one of the few tapes that was preserved from that time. So the sound quality is not the greatest, but it's pretty good, and they sounded great. So tomorrow, on the next video, we're going to show some excerpts from the interview. And then the following day, we'll go back and share another song that they performed. And then we'll finish out the week by going back and showing you some more excerpts from the interview. So thanks for watching. I encourage you to like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And share this with your friends, especially your friends who were big fans of the Mamas and the Papas. I know a lot of people still remember who they were and still enjoy their music. And of course, Denny also went on to release some solo work, which we talk about in the interview as well. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.